Imagine waking up to the cold glow of a dying black hole, its event horizon rippling like the edge of an endless abyss. Its faint, ghostly light filters through the windows of my station, casting long, trembling shadows across the icy walls. Beyond the fragile dome of the research outpost lies an endless expanse of frostbitten desert, vast plains of glacial ice, shimmering under the eternal twilight. Feels timeless, this place, still, silent, as if the universe itself has paused to watch the black hole consume what's left of this forgotten solar system. This is how I've begun my days for the past 3 cycles. 3 long cycles of bitter cold, dim light, and solitude that stretches further than the horizon. My name doesn't matter. None of us are much more than identifiers in the great machine of humanity's wandering. We're surveyors, explorers, and sometimes scavengers, tasked with a single purpose: to find a new home for our species. We are human, one of the few sapient species known to the Galactic Council, and certainly the most nomadic. Long ago, we were bound to a single world, a planet called Earth. But those stories are ancient, fragmented into myths and half-remembered history. All we know for certain is that Earth was lost. Some say it was war, others speak of ecological collapse, and a few whisper of forces far beyond our comprehension. Whatever the truth, the survivors fled into the void, clinging to fragile vessels that drifted until the Galactic Council found them. The Council offered aid, but at a cost. Now we scour the galaxy for habitable worlds, ticking boxes on their endless list of parameters. For millennia, we searched the mapped territories, combing through planets within the Council's well-documented star charts. Most were unsuitable, too hot, too cold, or teeming with life forms that made settlement impossible. But desperation changes things. As resources dwindled and fewer candidates emerged, we began to venture into uncharted space. It's a gamble every time. The Council warns us of the risks. Planets untouched by galactic surveys often hold dangers unseen in mapped systems. Still, what choice do we have? The search never ends. Cannot end. That's how I ended up here, on a planet orbiting the event horizon of a collapsed star. The planet shouldn't exist. This world is an anomaly. Its sun died long ago, collapsing into the black hole we now study. And yet, it clings to life, thanks to the neighboring gas giant, a colossal world that ignited during the sun's death throes. The planet burns like a second star, providing just enough heat to keep this frozen rock habitable, if only barely. It's a strange kind of existence, bathed in faint, flickering light that never brightens or fades. Sensors detected lifeforms here, nothing intelligent, but enough to prove the planet has its own fragile ecosystem. Still, this planet feels wrong. Its desolation runs deeper than the ice fields and eternal twilight. A few weeks into our surveys, we discovered something unnatural, a structure. Perched on the edge of a massive cliff, it resembled an enormous bowl carved into the ice, its surface etched with intricate symbols. It doesn't belong here. We inspected it closely, recording every detail. The symbols were unlike anything in the Galactic Council's known archives, or so we thought. Back at the base, I began running the symbols through our systems, hoping for any kind of match. Hours passed, and the results were maddeningly inconclusive. But then the system flagged something. My breath caught as lines of data flickered onto the holographic wall. The symbols had been identified. Language detected. Planet of origin Earth. I froze, staring at the screen as the translation appeared, glowing softly in the dim light of the station. Welcome to Rutten 600 Radio Telescope.